Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous spring day out today, and I thought I would take you all around and show you what spring bulbs are looking gorgeous right now. They are not all up yet. I still have some tulips that are almost there, almost showing some color, but not quite there yet. But then I do have some other ones that are starting to fade. And so I thought, okay, I'm not going to be able to get it at the exact perfect time, so I might as well show you all what I have going on for spring bulbs in my garden right now, and then possibly if I have to do a part 2, or maybe for my March garden tour, you all will be able to see the rest that are coming up. But everything's looking really, really pretty. So I'm going to take you around the front garden and the back garden, and we will see what is blooming right now. So first up, I have my daffodil border that I am absolutely in love with. I've gotten so many compliments from my neighbors. I love it. I cannot spend a day without coming out here and admiring how beautiful it is. It is a blend of daffodils called Spring Loaded from colorblends.com. And the purpose of this blend is to have a long blooming blend. So basically I had some that bloomed really early on in the season, and then they're kind of already starting to fade. It actually rained yesterday, so I need to get out here and I need to deadhead some of these. But then they just keep coming. I have new ones. You can see I still have buds that are starting to come up. So I know I'm still gonna have some more time with these gorgeous, gorgeous daffodils. Look at this. Look at how beautiful. Oh, I can't bring myself to cut these and bring them inside. I did last year on the ones that I had last year, but this year I'm just loving them way too much. I just want them out here. I think they're absolutely beautiful. So spring loaded blend from colorblends.com. And then you can see as kind of like a filler, I have the Snow Princess lobularia, and that is working really, really well as well. It just looks so pretty, and it's a nice grounding filler. I was thinking about, I was trying to make it like the clouds and then have the daffodils poking up through, and I just think it looks so pretty. Oh, I just love it so much. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, moving on. One more. Look at this white one, you guys. Look at that. Have you ever seen a daffodil look like that? Oh, I just love it so much. Wouldn't that be beautiful to have all of these? I wonder what variety this is. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so over here I have my anemones. These are looking really, really good. Can you guys see something's missing? Over there, something's missing as well. So we noticed, Jason and I noticed that our breath of heaven, it just died. Like this one over here, the inside of it was just all dead. It was all woody and all dead, and we have no idea what happened. And then there was, of course, a miscommunication. I was telling Jason to wait for me to film to show you guys, but he didn't hear that, or I said it wrong, so he ended up taking both of them out. I'm gonna try and see if I have a clip of them, because I was kind of filming around it, so I'll see if I have a clip to show you guys exactly what it looks like. But we do have new ones that we're gonna put in. They're obviously gonna be smaller, which is really sad. This one was totally fine. So I don't know if there was just too much rain this year, but it was a bummer. It was a bummer that we lost that shrub. So anyway, anemones here looking very, very pretty, and then a bunch of tulips. I am so bad at remembering the names of what I plant, because I usually plant blends. I usually get my tulips from Costco and do the Longfield garden blends that they have there, and then I just forget to write them down. So I will put the names on the screen if I can find what blends I have. But then I have these over here. Don't those look pretty with the pansies? And then over here, these guys are just starting to open up. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? I have a bunch of ranunculus here that has not come up yet. And then I have these. I have this one right here, and I am pretty sure these are from last year. I'm pretty sure this is the Big Love variety from last year. and they were so beautiful last year. And here in California, we cannot depend on tulips to come back because we just don't get cold enough. But you can see this year it did get somewhat cold enough for a couple of them. I have one over there and then one over there. I'll show you guys in a minute. Coming over here, this is where I planted a bunch of alliums, a whole bunch of different varieties. They're all looking good. You can see I have some kind of behind, and I'm not really sure why, but I'm really excited to see how these are gonna look. Last year I had really bad luck with alliums, really bad luck. So I'm excited to see how they will do this year. And then coming up to my gated garden bed, these guys aren't quite ready yet. These are the double pink tulips. You can see I have a couple of them. Let me see if I can get through. It's a little muddy today. I also don't have any mulch, so look at how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, so pretty, so pretty. I just am loving it. So I have a ton of them that are still coming. They're still coming. So this is what I'm talking about it not being totally ready, all my bulbs. But, you know, bulbs are kind of hard. You can't get them all at the right time. But so pretty. Okay, then over here in my crepe myrtle garden bed, I planted a ton of tulips as well. I don't think I filmed it. I don't remember filming it. So this one is another one that looks like one of those big love tulips from last year. So that's pretty exciting. But you can see I have all these pink ones coming up over here, and I have a bunch of them that are about to show. So super excited about that. Look at how pretty this one is. And then one of the things I love, there's some red ones. And I know a lot of people get upset when there's red mixed in. I actually love it. I think it's so cute, and it's like, oh, look at that. Look what happened there. Look at this one here. Isn't that pretty? So I just love it. I'm totally gonna leave it. I have to show you guys in the backyard. There's one random red one in a pot that I have, and it's just the cutest thing ever. So I also had a friend who's a photographer. Her name is Ashley Villanueva. She came over and she took pictures, and she took pictures of the bulbs. I think it was last Friday she came, but I have to show you guys the pictures. They're so incredibly beautiful. She did such a good job. So let me show you a couple pictures of this area. And then she took some pictures coming this way. You can see this random. This is another one of those big love ones that I think were left over from last year. And then over here in my cut flower garden bed, oh, it just looks so good, you guys. So my daffodils are not up yet. This is the citrus sorbet mix. Not totally up yet, but I have these blends over here, and they are looking gorgeous. Look at this one. It's like pink with like stripes of red. So pretty. More of the pink ones right there. My paper whites are still looking good. And then my anemones, those are looking beautiful too. I'm gonna have to start coming out here and cutting some of these. Ranunculus still are not up yet. I am impatiently waiting for the ranunculus to come. They are looking good. They're ready. They just need to start blooming. I'm wondering if it has to get a little bit drier for them. It's just been so wet here, and it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. Okay, let's go in the backyard. Oh, wait. I know it's not a bulb. My first sweet pea. Isn't it pretty? This is the Elegance watermelon. Oh, I love it. Love it. Okay, let's go in the backyard. Okay, so first off, I have this trio of pots. Oh, it just looks like spring. I have these hyacinths. Because it rained yesterday, they were kind of falling over. Like, look, if I do this. Ooh. But that's okay. I can just kind of push it up like that and make it look good. And then I have these tulips here. I'll put the name on the screen because I don't remember it. And then these are just the classic yellow trumpet daffodils. I get them in the bags from Home Depot. They're just so beautiful, and everything smells so good. I think it's the hyacinths. Oh, I just love it. It's screaming spring. It looks so beautiful. Then coming around this way, Look at this guy. I just love it so much. I think I have more back here. So I do think that this is part of the blend, but the photographer, Ashley, she got this gorgeous photo that I want to print out and hang in my home because I just love it so much. I think it is so beautiful and oh my goodness, I just love it. My paper whites right here are done, so I already deadheaded those. And then my muscari, I do not know. They look like they're growing, but I'm not seeing any buds or anything like that. So muscari might just not work. I've actually never grown muscari before, so we'll see how it does. And then finally, I did want to show you all, I do have a bunch of replete daffodils left over from last year. They came back and they actually came back better than they did last year. This area does not get enough sun. I should have never planted them in this area, but of course I wasn't thinking about it. Look how pretty. Isn't that beautiful? But they came back, they're blooming. I should cut these and put them in a vase. I feel like they would do better. I would have better use for them. But yeah, so that is the other bulbs that I have going on. I think it's looking really, really good. And I am just waiting for those double pink tulips in the gated garden bed. And then that'll be pretty much it for my bulbs, my spring bulbs this year. And then one more, I know I just keep saying one more thing. These aren't bulbs, these are actually rhizomes, but these are my calla lilies that I planted up. I can't put these out until the soil gets a little bit warmer, but they are all doing so well. There's a couple that are kind of behind. I need to water them for sure. My super petunias are struggling. They were so much happier inside. They were spoiled all season long, and now they're totally struggling. And look, they have aphids. Gross. I do not think I'm gonna be wintering over super petunias next year. It was just too hard. Anyway, so white, what are they? White giant calla lilies. So pretty. And they're gonna go in my shade garden bed over there in the corner. Okay, so I don't have a ton of spring bulbs. You know, I have a very small garden and I just can't put a ton of them in, but I think that what I do put in, it makes such a huge difference this time of year, especially the tulips, because for the tulips, for us, we either have to purchase pre-chilled tulips or we have to chill them ourselves in the refrigerator. It's kind of a pain, but it's one of those pains that is so worth it. To have tulips like that, oh, it's totally worth it, you guys. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you all are getting some wonderful spring bulbs this time of year as well. I just think everything's looking so pretty and it's spring. It makes me so happy. So I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.